Dana, you've been out there and you're going back, but how smash mouth are the tactics in Wisconsin right now?
Oh my gosh, the local media. I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I've been meeting with Wisconsin bloggers and citizens in Wisconsin who are on Twitter, and they're telling me what they see on their local news coverage. Because Steve, you and I know, we're really hooked into what's happening national. We watch Fox, we watch CNN, we watch all the national stuff, but what we don't see is what's happening on Wisconsin local television. What we don't see every day is what's delivered onto Wisconsin citizens' doorsteps, the local paper. Everybody is all in for the public sector, and there's a few citizens who are really working to get out the truth. Nobody reports on the success of the reforms. People nationally know more about how successful the reforms are in Wisconsin than people who live in Wisconsin.
How could that possibly be? How could that be? Why is local media not reporting? Because this sounds like almost a miracle what they pulled off. How could they not be reporting it?
Well, because they're all friends. They're all friends with them, and the media is so invested in making sure that the local media in Wisconsin really is no different than the national media, the legacy media that we have here nationally. They don't want to see this fail because, they're invested into these labor groups as well. A lot of the local television folks, a lot of the local newspaper folks, you have to think they're all unionized as well. So they see this, they feel very sympathetic towards what they're seeing, the educational, the public sector union folks go through. And so because of this, they're very invested in it. They're very invested into this president, into this administration. They realize what's at stake, and they're working double time to make sure that the actual truth doesn't get out, which means it comes back to citizen media.
Dana, we've got about a minute left. What do you have? You've got some reporting you're doing this week on Breitbart. What is that going to be?
We have a ton of stuff coming up. The first thing that we have is if so goes Racine, so goes Wisconsin. Racine, Wisconsin sits in a district that is considered by every Republican pollster and every grassroots Wisconsinite to be the bellwether for the state. And being up for the recall election is Van Wangard. He's a Republican who's running against a Democrat labor candidate, and he's polling pretty much neck and neck with him at this point. And again, Racine's a very important district.
So Racine, we've got to jump. That's going to be on Breitbart on Monday or Tuesday. People can go Monday. So Monday, Dana Loesch's next piece from Wisconsin. My guest has been Dana Loesch from the Dana Loesch Show from St. Louis, from CNN, editor at Breitbart News. Dana, thank you very much. We're going to have you on next week.